Nara Smith is being accused of stealing content from content creator Anezwa from South Africa. And now that Anezwa has made a video about her, or a few videos about her, she is threatening to sue. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Raeesa Senpai. I talk about all trending topics, and subscribe if you don't want to miss the tea. I haven't seen Anezwa getting sued by Nara Smith after she claimed that Nara Smith sent her a message threatening to sue her. Either Anezwa is lying, or like Nara Smith was just trying to make her scared. I was sitting today minding my own business and the thought popped up, and I went to TikTok to see like what was the conclusion of the whole thing, because do not tell us half stories. I need to know. I need to be fulfilled. I need to know how things were concluded, right? But a little backstory about the situation if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So Nara Smith is being accused by Anezwa, who is a South African content creator who was also part of Master Chef. She has her own farm thing where she makes things entirely from scratch. She sources out all of her vegetables from meat, milk, you name it. She has it. She's literally making things from scratch, right? And then you have Nara Smith that everybody already knows has recently blown up for making like usual things that people don't normally make from scratch, while being in full glam, using fancy, expensive outfits and jewelry. Of course, it came with a lot of mixed emotions from different sides of people, like women judging her and like not really vibing with the whole trad wife thing, and others just making fun of her. I don't know whether like in a good way or bad way, but they remake some of her videos and in like parody form. You can check out some.
So when I woke up this morning, my kids were in the mood for some water, so I went to the ocean and got some water from scratch. Then I placed it in the freezer and let it freeze for a while. Got it out of the freezer, decided to, cut it up. I then put it on the stove and heated it up for a while. Made sure the stove was organic and everything inside the water was organic. And as soon as I got it out, I put it in a glass. Made sure the glass was organic, of course, and just heated it up with a little lighter, and voila.
So as you can see, she had gotten a lot of attention for these type of videos. But as we all know, cooking videos have been around for like the beginning of time, before like there was even TikTok. So obviously there's many people who were doing this before, but the thing about the Nara situation is that people who are now coming to light or that pop out are being referred to as a Nara Smith copycat, or they are being referred to as like they own Nara Smith in whatever country that they're in, which brings us to the Anezwa and Nara Smith controversy thing that is going on, where she's accusing Nara Smith for copying content from her. I had to go and do a deep dive in the whole thing, because like obviously I have not seen Anezwa's content, although I am in South Africa, but I did see, everybody has seen Nara Smith's content at this point. If you haven't, you have not been like on the internet. Okay, so this is the video that had started everything. We're just gonna go over it.
For months now, I have watched a very, very popular content creator use my ideas. And again, I'm not the first person to do anything. They have continuously used my ideas to get views. Now, that would be fine, except in South Africa, we don't get paid for views. And where she is, they get paid for.
Starting off, she is correct that in South Africa, we do not get paid on TikTok for views, and I don't know if that's why she's upset in the first place.
So she has been making money off stealing my content. I always managed to change the videos just enough so that I cannot say that they are my ideas. And when I took a break from content creation recently, she then went and moved on to my YouTube and started using ideas from my YouTube. So
okay, so yeah, she's claiming that when she took a break from social media, Nara Smith then went to her YouTube channel and was stealing ideas. But if that was so, why is she only saying that 2 of her videos were stolen? Wouldn't she have like way more?
I have kept quiet for months at a time, just venting to my boyfriend and to my friends, and they've all told me, just let it go because you are going to be dragged by her mob of followers and you will get cancelled. And so I've kept quiet. And recently I made a boba tea. We all saw it, we all loved it, and I was so very proud of that video. I tweeted about it, I was so excited for it, and then a day later she made a boba video. And you might say it may be a coincidence. That would be fine if it was a coincidence, except it's a coincidence that happens very often. So is it really a coincidence? I am very disheartened. I am very disheartened because she's making thousands of dollars in views, and I am lucky to get a brand collaboration every 3 months.
Now that I watched the video, I think like majority of the thing is about like money, because she repeatedly is saying like we don't get paid and she only gets brand deals here, and Nara Smith is like making money from it. But like the thing when it comes to content, nothing is our own, especially when it comes to recipes and cooking, and you have to like keep that in mind, especially when you are making videos of cooking stuff. After going over both of their pages, it's very easy to see the difference in content. Like I said, like it's pretty obvious, like one is living like this lavish lifestyle and other is on like a farm, more simplicity to her videos. So that's why I'm like, although she has like received a lot of followers over this whole thing, which I'm like, maybe that's what it was really about. After Nara Smith saw the video, she claimed that she doesn't know who Anezwa is and has not seen her content before, and she's not the first or the last to make boba tea. But like the thing that everybody stand by is the fact that Nara Smith has commented previously on Anezwa's video before like this whole matter arise. Like everything began because like Nara Smith was making things from scratch, and then like everyone was going to that was seeing Anezwa's things was commenting and saying, oh, we have our own Nara Smith in South Africa, which is like made her more frustrated, especially like she said she has been doing this her whole life and it's nothing new, so that's why she took it so personally. So everyone's using the fact that Nara Smith had commented like before on her video and saying that Nara Smith is lying. But the thing is, like when you're a content creator especially, you comment on so many videos and people's things. Myself, I comment on like so many people's things on YouTube, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, wherever it is. And like you cannot remember each and every person that you may have commented on. Like let's compare the two videos and y'all can like decide by yourselves like whether y'all think those two videos are the same. We'll put them side by side. So there's the document, email, whatever it is that was sent to Anezwa. Since this boba tea is such a big deal, I was like, let me go in depth with it. Firstly, I watched this video 4 times, right? And I'm still trying to figure out, is that powdered milk? Is that like why she's using the goat milk and then she makes like a cheese thing? I don't know anything about cooking, right? But it seems like Nara has some kind of paste while Anezwa is going out trying to get like extra flavors over there happening. From what I can see, like Anezwa clearly is doing much more steps than Nara Smith is doing. So that's like one thing I'm gonna note right now. But like besides that, obviously in my opinion, a boba tea, if you Google it, it's gonna have like similar endings. But the flavor alone, I'm like, maybe, I don't know. It just seemed like maybe she just saw it and then she Googled boba tea and got another recipe, because it's not exactly the same. Nara Smith has not said anything publicly about the matter. I saw she just made a lollipop thing, and it was ironic because like another creator had made a lollipop thing the day before, which made like everybody be like, Anezwa is correct what she say. So I can understand from Anezwa's side why she didn't appreciate getting compared to Nara Smith when she felt like she was doing the same type of content for long as Nara Smith is. Like I said, I'm not familiar with Anezwa prior to the accusations that she was saying about Nara Smith. And Anezwa as well said that she's not the first or the last to make these things, but it's after she had posted that Nara Smith had then posted it, and that's her issue. My opinion of the whole thing is kind of like, we are content creators, and when you're a content creator, nothing is like yours. You don't own it because you got the idea probably from somebody else. And when it comes to especially cooking videos, like I've seen so many people make the exact same thing, especially even on YouTube, bro. I'm not even the first person to make this Nara Smith video. I'm probably not going to be the last to make this Nara Smith video. And I think everyone has this like an idea going on where we like, you know, it is what it is. You do what you want to with the video. And it's a lot, it comes down to the way that you deliver it. For example, like maybe TikTok favored the way that Nara Smith was doing it along with many people, because Nara Smith is dressed up like very fancy, you know, full glam, jewelry on, makeup all done, and she's in the kitchen making things from scratch. And that's what drew so much of attention to her, that she was given like this perfect wife kind of symbol. What do they call them? Like trad wives, whatever it is. And then you have Nezwa content, who is very much different because she's on a farm with like animals and milk and like, you know, like the whole South African thing that people generally think is how we live. But here in South Africa, we know that like it doesn't mean poverty, because a lot of people are saying, oh, it's like about economy status and this and that when it comes to Nara Smith and whatever. But you must keep in mind that like everyone likes the same thing can be delivered in different ways. Like I think maybe she saw Nezwa doing it and she was like, oh, that seems like a cool idea, I should just do it too. Should not like thinking much about it. And I do think that Nezwa is aware that like it was not that deep, but she decided to kind of run with it. Because like, why not? Because in the end of the day, you want people to watch you when you doing content. I'm not like discrediting her. Maybe she really did feel like Nara Smith was stealing from her. Maybe she did. I don't know. I'm just saying my opinion on the whole matter. But y'all let me know in the comments whether you think like Nezwa is just over in with the whole situation, or do you think Nara Smith has stolen Nezwa's whole video idea of the voice thing and the way that she cooks things from scratch? And yeah, let me know what you think. And thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe and do not miss the next episode.